Have you ever felt like you're just drowning in digital chores? Juggling calendars, ordering groceries, paying bills. It honestly feels like a full-time job. Well, imagine a future, and it is just around the corner, where all of that stuff just happens, seamlessly, silently, in the background. That future is a lot closer than you think, and it's all being built by a technology you're going to be hearing a lot about: AI agents.
Just picture this for a second. It's 2026. You wake up and your phone buzzes. But it's not an alarm. It's a simple notification. Groceries for Friday's dinner party will arrive at 6 p.m. The low-carb items you wanted were in stock. Later on, another ping. Your 10 a.m. meeting was rescheduled to 10:30 to avoid a conflict with Sarah's calendar. I've already accepted for you. Heck, your smartwatch data even flagged a poor sleep pattern, and an agent has already pinged your doctor's office to see if a checkup is needed. And the wild part? You didn't do any of it. You didn't open a single app. You didn't make a single call. Something else did it for you.
Now, you might be thinking, hold on, I already have AI. I talk to chatbots all the time. And you're right. But that's the crucial difference we have to get straight right now. Chatbots, they're all talk. You ask a question, they give you an answer. They're amazing at generating text or finding info, but an AI agent, as you can see right here, it talks, and then it does. It takes action on your behalf while you're off doing something else entirely. It's the leap from asking to actually acting.
So, what exactly is an AI agent then? And how does this digital intern of yours actually get stuff done? Let's forget the super complex jargon for a minute. The absolute simplest way to think about an agent is as a kind of digital project manager for your life. Okay, the official term is Agentic AI, and it's basically an AI that can autonomously achieve a goal. Just look at the verbs here: reasoning, planning, taking actions, and learning. A chatbot just gives you an output. An agent has a goal, and that, right there, is the real game changer. In most AI systems today, a human is still the one calling the shots, right? Well, with an agent, the AI itself becomes the project manager, figuring out all the steps and making the decisions to get the job done. And it does all this using something called an Agentic Loop. It's a pretty simple 4-step process. First, it gets a goal from you, something like plan a team dinner. Simple enough. Second, it reasons out a plan. It thinks, okay, to pull this off, I need to check everyone's calendar, find a decent restaurant, and then, make a reservation. Third, and this is the magic part, it actually acts by using tools. It can connect to your other apps, accessing your calendar, searching Google Maps, and using a booking system. And finally, it observes the results and iterates. It sees, okay, the team is free on Thursday, this Italian place has a table for 8, perfect. I'll book it and then I'll send out the invites. It does the whole dance, completely on its own. This really just nails the core idea, doesn't it? It's not just a search bar that gives you a list of restaurants. It's like having a super motivated intern who totally gets your goal, figures out all the steps, and then literally goes and clicks all the buttons for you. So with that in mind, how exactly is this intern going to start showing up in your life by 2026? All right, let's kick off our countdown of 11 ways AI agents are going to be running your life. We'll start with the first huge category of tasks they'll take over. All that digital admin, all that mental clutter that just takes up way too much of your day. First up at number 11, your 2026 fridge is basically going to be talking to your bank account. I'm talking about your very own automated shopper. Imagine just saying to your phone, hey, I'm cooking a low-carb dinner for 4 on Friday, and I gotta keep it under $40. An agent won't just spit out a recipe. Nope. It'll generate a shopping list, check what you already have, find the best prices, place the order, and schedule the delivery. So why should you care? Because it gives you back the one thing you can't buy, your time. Coming in at number 10, let's move from your kitchen to your entire home with the smart home conductor. Look, if you have smart devices now, you know they kind of live in their own little worlds. By 2026, an agent will act as a true house manager. It'll know you're leaving for work and will tell the robot vacuum to get started. It'll monitor the air quality report and turn on the purifier an hour before you get home. This isn't just basic automation, it's orchestration. It turns a bunch of gadgets into a truly intelligent home that actually anticipates what you need. Next up, at number 9, let's tackle one of the biggest time sucks of modern life: scheduling. Say hello to the ultimate executive assistant. Pretty soon, you won't schedule meetings. Your agent will negotiate them. You'll just tell your agent, find 30 minutes with the marketing team next week, and it will literally go talk to their agents to find a time that works for everyone, book the room, and pop it on the calendar. It'll even learn to protect your focus time, automatically saying no to meetings that try to sneak into your deep work blocks. And this isn't just some pipe dream for a few cutting-edge tech companies. The scale of this is what's really mind-blowing. As you can see here, analysts expect that by 2026, a full 40% of enterprise applications, the tools you use for work every single day, will have these autonomous agents built right in. So this isn't some distant fantasy. It is set to become a mainstream business tool, and it's happening fast. Finally, in our digital admin cleanup crew, at number 8, we have your inbox guardian. Let's be real, email and DMs are just a relentless fire hose of requests. Agents are going to become your digital gatekeepers. They'll scan your incoming messages, figure out what's a routine inquiry, and then draft replies for you to approve. For really common stuff, like, hey, can you send me the latest report? They might just send the reply on their own after checking it's a safe request. Just imagine an inbox that only shows you what truly needs your brainpower. That's the dream. Okay, so far we've seen agents handling convenience and just clearing out your daily to-do list, but now we're raising the stakes. This next set of agents moves from just simplifying your day to actually optimizing your life's most critical areas, your health, your wealth, and your travel. Kicking things off at number 7 is the autonomous travel agent. See, today's travel websites find you options. A travel agent books them for you. It'll take your command, book me a weekend trip to Chicago next month, nonstop flights, 4-star hotel, keep it under $800, and it'll execute the entire process. But here is the absolute game changer. If your flight gets canceled, the agent will detect it instantly, autonomously rebook you on the next available flight, find you a new hotel if it has to, and just notify you of your new itinerary, all while staying inside your budget. This next one, at number 6, could literally be a lifesaver, your personal health navigator. The World Health Organization projects a shortage of up to 11 million health workers by 2030. That's a huge gap, and agents can help fill it. Your agent will sit between your wearable devices and your doctor. It'll monitor your vitals, and if it sees a risky trend, like, say, consistently high blood pressure, it will proactively schedule a checkup for you, coordinate your medical records, and manage all the follow-up care. This is about shifting from sick care to true, proactive health care. And at number 5, managing your money gets a massive upgrade with the AI Financial Advisor. This agent will act like a totally vigilant watchdog for your finances. It'll monitor your accounts 24/7 for any suspicious transactions, automatically pay your recurring bills, and even perform simple investment tasks like rebalancing your portfolio when it drifts off target. As one expert put it, this will move financial services from being reactionary to anticipatory, basically solving problems before you even realize they exist. All right. Now we get to the final, most impactful applications. We're moving beyond just personal productivity here. These are agentic systems that are getting ready to rewrite the rules for entire industries, from how we stay safe online to how we create and consume pretty much everything. Kicking off our top 4 is your CyberGuard. The digital world is full of threats, and let's be honest, they're getting way smarter. So your defense has to get smarter too. By 2026, you'll have a personal AI agent completely dedicated to your digital safety. It will be like a 24/7 guard, filtering out those super sophisticated phishing scams, flagging potential deepfake voice calls that are trying to impersonate your family, and watching for any suspicious login attempts on all your accounts. But you really need to understand, this is an escalating arms race. As you can see here, for every defensive AI agent, there's an attacking one. The bad guys are using AI to craft these hyper-convincing phishing emails and scary real deepfake voice scams. They're even developing autonomous ransomware. On the other side, the good guys are using AI for threat detection. It's a really high-stakes, high-tech war playing out completely in the background of our digital lives. And if you think this is all hypothetical, think again. The AI safety company Anthropic recently analyzed a really sophisticated cyber attack and concluded it was, and I'm quoting here, the first documented case of a large-scale cyber attack executed without substantial human intervention. The key point is, this is already happening. The age of automated cyber threats is here, which is exactly why automated cyber defense is becoming so critical. Coming in at number 3 is a really fascinating one, the master negotiator. We've all been there, wondering if we're actually getting the best deal. Well, pretty soon an agent will find out for you. In digital marketplaces, these agents are going to haggle on your behalf. Just imagine sending an agent out to renegotiate your internet bill every year, or to find the absolute best price on your car insurance renewal by comparing offers and even arguing with the provider chatbots. It turns shopping into this dynamic, personalized negotiation, with your agent working to save you money 24/7. And at number 2, we have the creative copilot. Now, we've all seen AI generate text and images, but Agentic AI acts as a true creative partner. It doesn't just generate stuff. It helps with research, storyboarding, even editing.
But this creative explosion comes with a pretty staggering consequence. As you can see on the screen, futurist Bernard Marr predicts that by 2026, as much as 90% of all online content could be synthetically generated. Just think about that. We are heading towards a world where most of what we see, read, and hear online is made by AI, which raises some huge questions about authenticity and, well, what it even means to be creative. Okay, so far, every agent we've talked about has been operating inside our computers and our phones. They're clicking buttons, moving data around in the digital world. But that brings us to our number one spot. What happens when these autonomous, goal-seeking minds get hands? What happens when they can finally move things around in the real world? And that brings us to number one, the automation of the physical world. This is it. This is the final step. It's the brain of an AI agent connected to the body of a robot. Deloitte predicts that AI advances could push annual industrial robot sales to over 1 million units by 2030. We're talking about AI agents operating drones for inspecting bridges, running entire warehouses, and managing fleets of self-driving delivery trucks. This is the moment where the digital revolution finally and fully spills out into our physical reality. That invisible intern we talked about at the beginning, it's about to become very, very visible. So the real question is, are you ready?